Hey guys, so I guess the background might look a little different. That's just because I'm sitting on the other end of my bed. So I guess now you can see my castle, if I can get out of the way, and my Tinkerbell stocking, and my Santa hat, because I'm still a little bit decorated for Christmas. Oops. And yeah. So today is February 28th, which means yesterday, which was February 27th, which I guess is now a special day because I got accepted to the Disney College program in Florida for Fall Advantage 2015 as an attractions cast member. So, of course, I'm very excited about that. Attractions was my #1 top role. Hopefully, I'll be going back to the Jungle Cruise, but we're just going to have to wait and see. So when you get accepted, you get a congratulations email, and then you have 3 steps to follow. The first is to actually go in, view the offer. It tells you your role, how much you're going to get paid, and then you accept that. And then the second thing is to pay the program fee. It's $150 for the program fee. That includes all the housing events, which are honestly all the time, and sometimes they're like field trips. They include transportation. Almost always they have free food and things like that. And then you also have to pay $200, and that's going to cover your first 2 weeks of rent since you don't make a lot of money those 2 weeks. So you have to pay $350 when you accept, which it makes sense. It is a lot of money and it is kind of difficult. And one of the things that I find annoying is that there's a $4.50 processing fee. Like, really? I have to pay $354.50? But anyway, not a big deal. Of course, I knew that I was going to have to pay that when I applied, so I, have the money. And the third step that you have after that is to go in and pick your program dates. So I really want to live in non-wellness, and my 21st birthday is June 6th. The latest Fall Advantage date is June 8th, so I knew that was the date that I needed. And when I went in to select it, it wasn't available. Only May 11th was, and that is way too early for me to be going based on what's going on in my life right now. So I freaked out a little bit, but I just waited because I heard that some people would check back the next day and it would be available. And maybe like a couple hours later, I checked and it was there. So I don't really know why sometimes the dates are all there and sometimes not. But end of story, I am going on June 8th, which is 2 days after my 21st birthday. So still have to figure out some details, but sounds like I'll be celebrating my birthday in Disney. So I am very excited. Looking at some potential roommates. Not sure if I'm going to have all my roommates picked before I go or if I'm going to do it random. I just know that I really want 3 bedrooms in the Commons. So I did have my phone interview on February 1st, and I found out February 27th. Waiting an entire month was really hard. Not gonna lie about it. My first program, I got accepted between a week and a half and 2 weeks after I had my phone interview, and I was like, wow, this is great, this is easy. It was so quick, and I shouldn't have expected that to happen again. I did expect it, and it didn't happen, and it was really hard. I was like, every morning when I woke up, the first thing I did was check my email, and I was checking it all the time, and I did not want to do that, but it was really hard not to because you want it so badly, and everyone else you see on Facebook, people are getting it, and you're not, and it's frustrating, especially when people are finding out sooner than you. People that applied later than you find out sooner. It's hard. And I know that there are a lot of you right now who have not heard anything yet and are getting frustrated with seeing everyone else get it and you're not. And that's okay, because that's normal to, feel that sort of fear and anxiety when it happens. But my advice to you is to hang in there. Every day that goes by, it feels maybe like less likely. But honestly, every day that goes by is one more day that you're not getting NLIC'd. And although I didn't really stick to this as much as I would have liked, my advice to you is to limit the amount of times that you check your email in your dashboard to whatever feels reasonable for you, but maybe like once when you wake up and once when you go to bed. And then once when you see like a wave starting. Because if you're just checking it all the time, then, that's not very fun. And the thing is, they are going to come. And it does get difficult the more time that goes by, the more you start to question things. But your interview was as good as your interview was. And you knew it when you did your interview, that you felt confident and you felt, however you felt about it. And just because more time's going by does not mean that it's changing. Also, a lot of times when it takes a long time for you to get your email, it means you're getting a good role in a good location. And that's not necessarily true, and it doesn't mean that if you heard, a week after your interview that you're not getting something good. But I just know that sometimes when it takes a little bit longer, it's because they might be placing you somewhere that you may have requested or somewhere they thought you would fit really well. So think about it like that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of motivation for those of you that are still waiting, and to tell you that I did get accepted and I'm very, very excited to go. And yeah, that's about it. So I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I will fly with you later. Bye, Pixies.